So here is a release of a Nike SB Dunk Low, and it's in basically the wheat colorway. And I'm not really one for sort of monotone sort of dunks really, in terms of sort of being single color, but this one I just want to see what the material is like, and it's kind of really nice actually to the touch, and it's a nice sort of basic dunk, good for kind of sort of the autumn time, winter time, but obviously being a full sort of suede upper, you want to be careful when you're wearing it, or put some sort of protection on it, and in terms of kind of making it sort of a bit more waterproof. But the material feels really nice. It's not like plush, but it's still, you can see the fabric. You can kind of got kind of that kind of nice sort of suede on there, which is sort of brushy suede, which is similar to what mainly sort of New Balance use in their sneakers. And I like the fact they've got kind of the different sort of lace color option in there, which is a darker brown, which I think would go nice and sort of hit it off against the midsole. And I like the fact they use the gum outsole as well, because obviously being a brown sneaker, it kind of makes that different. I actually like these. I think they're really cool. The only thing that I can sort of see is a few sort of glue stains here and there, not like major, but it's just a sort of odd sort of here you can see. And this was, I think, a restock or a re-release from 2021. So it's a cool sneaker, definitely worth looking into if you want a SB Dunk, and it's kind of readily available as well. So it's nice. It's just nice and sort of easy to wear. So here's details for the Nike SB Dunk Low Wheat. It comes in a flax and Baroque brown colorway. I think the Baroque brown is basically the midsole color, and it also has a basically Zoom AirPod in the insole, and basically in the forefoot it's made up of the pour-on foam bed, and it's got all suede upper materials, and the price is £120. So in terms of comfort and sizing, these have a medium to firm sole. They're basically like any other SB Dunk in my opinion. And in that respect, because of the tech that they have with the Zoom Air in the heel, I find them more comfortable than a standard Dunk, and also the fat tongue that you get. And it has a flat footbed, which is perfect for skateboarding, and that's what they're sort of used for nowadays. But for lifestyle wear, they're also fine, but don't expect sort of any sort of support around the arch. Or like, for example, you wouldn't use them for running. And I would recommend sort of going up half a size in these, because of the fact that it's got sort of fat tongue and the thicker materials than a sort of standard Dunk, which is just primarily made up of leathers. Then basically you want a bit more sort of room in there, so half size up is probably good for everyone. And if you're sort of wide foot, you could even maybe go a full size up, but half size is good for most. And the traction is good. It's not like excellent, and I find basically in the wet weather it's not perfect, so just bear that in mind. So the look and style, I like the fact it's got sort of wintry colours. So the browns and, well, the flax colourway is very much that kind of wintry vibe and autumn vibe. And it's an SB Dunk at the end of the day, so it's a classic and timeless design. And I'd wear this sort of autumn winter. The only reservation I have is obviously it being a sort of this plush suede, so you need to kind of protect that. And I would use some sort of protective spray on it, but then also not really wear it in sort of too sort of wet weather. And you can kind of dress these up casual and smart casual because of the sneaker, and it's got sort of a monotone look to it, and being a sort of dark brown colour, you can kind of dress these up, I would say, maybe even with a sort of smart jacket, you know, kind of thing, and just wearing sort of a shirt, it would work nicely. And you can go with sort of black laces. It comes with sort of a dark brown and the light brown laces with it anyway, but if you sort of wanted to mix it up, you could do. And in terms of the final thoughts, I like the fact that it's still a sort of a Nike SB Dunk Low. It's a sort of classic design in my opinion. And the plush suede and the materials are really nice. It just feels really nice on foot as well, because it just feels a lot softer. And the price, so the price is always good on these. I think for SB Dunks in general, they got the price right and the materials are right as well. The cons are, it's just one sort of colour tone, so you don't expect it to be, you know, it's not going to be a sort of all singing or dancing sneaker, but it's one in the collection just to kind of having sort of a regular rotation. And the comfort, so with SB Dunks, they're not the most comfortable, but that's kind of what you expect from this kind of sneaker. And the ratings are I would give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I think it's a nice looking sneaker. Would I take this over like a Born and Raised and an April skateboard? No, I wouldn't. But it's still a very nice kind of sneaker at the end of the day. Just kind of sort of monotone and easy to wear. And I find them like comfortable. I'd kind of always sort of umming and ahhing with like the comfort on sort of SB Dunks, but they are more comfortable than a Dunk, and a Dunk I'd probably give a 3 out of 5 because it's not sort of awful. It's just okay. It's very sort of standard, and I think this kind of sort of levels up on that. And the quality, I give it a 5. I think, like I said, the materials are really nice on this, and they feel really soft, and that then translates to when you sort of wear them as well. It kind of doesn't need much sort of breaking time. And the pricing as well, I'll give that a 5. I think they do a really good job with these SB Dunks in general, so the pricing is good and they're not charging too much, and the materials are good, and it's well constructed, and it's got a good amount of tech in there. So overall I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It's a nice sneaker, but it just sort of misses the mark, and I still sort of prefer wearing some of the other hype SB Dunks that are out there.